Hello, my babes. Let's talk about the different types of confidence that you get. For me personally, I've always believed that there are two kinds of confidence that you do get. When I thought about it yesterday, there could be a third one, but let's go through the video. Let me share my thoughts with you and then unpack on whether there is a third type or whether there are only two types of confidence. So let's start with a recap of what confidence is in case you haven't seen the first part. What confidence is in a nutshell, it's a feeling, and a feeling is a result of something, and confidence is the result of consistency and alignment. Now, what are the different kinds of confidence that you get? I personally believe that you get self-confidence and then confidence. I don't know what the other one is, but I don't know, like, how do you say self-confident and then other confident? It doesn't go so liquor, but the second kind is the one that is not the self kind. Okay, so let's unpack what is self-confidence. Self-confidence is a belief in yourself. A belief that stems from consistency and alignment. When you are acting in a way that aligns with your values. When you are acting in a way that is consistent with your identity. That is self-confidence. When you perceive it and you become unshakable. It doesn't matter what anybody says out there. It doesn't matter who says what. You are confident. You are secure in yourself. That is self-confidence. Now, what is the other kind of confidence? The one that's not the self-confidence. That one is when other people believe in you based on your past record. However you've behaved in the past, and people have confidence in you as they know they can rely on you to act in this way, so they can place confidence. They are sure that this is who you are, this is how you will behave. In a negative way. People can have confidence in you to say, yeah, that's a manipulator. They will say it with confidence because you have behaved consistently to such a degree that you are always lying to the point that it's pathological. And people have confidence in that. Confidence is a sure belief that something will be the way that it has always been. The opposite of that is also true. When people say, you know what, I know that I can count on that one. If there's anything that I need, that is the one that I can count on. If I need a lift, I can call this friend of mine and they're going to be there for me because they've never let me down. That person has confidence in you. In a sense, it speaks to someone being able to vouch for your behavior, whether it's good or bad. They can say, 9 times out of 10, this is what I've seen from the person. And that brings me to, is there a third kind or not? And as I'm unpacking this with you now, I don't believe that there is. My line of thinking, let me cook. My line of thinking is that there are two kinds of confidence from the outside, and that is what you influence on the person and then what that person ultimately believes about you. But the more that I think about it, the more that it speaks to building confidence and not so much a type of confidence. So, in your life, my babes, always align yourself with the person who you want to be. Whatever you want people to be confident about you as who you are, is what your identity is. align your actions with the person that you want to be. Decide who you want to be. Who do you want to be known as, and then behave like that person. Whether you are that person today or whether you are not that person today. If you are somebody who wants to start being physically active and exercising and going to the gym, but you don't. Take one decision today that aligns with the person that you want to be. And if that means putting your shoes on and going for a walk outside, you are one step closer to being the person that you want to be. Other people around you will see it and they will notice the change. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's new. Okay. You see where the danger is when there's no consistency, there's no follow through, there's no commitment. That's where the danger is. So once you make a decision, you stick to that decision so that it becomes a core part of your identity. I feel like the topic of the video is shifting into how to work towards being the person you want to be. And I do believe that is something that we should unpack more in a video of its own. So for me, my vibes, always use your kopanosity and not your holitsology. And that's all from me for now. See you in my next one. Bye.